Hello, my name's Steve Mills. It's great to be here. Thank you for watching the video. Now, I've spent 25 years working with small businesses, advising them and training people in how to sell and market their products and services. I've literally worked in thousands of different businesses in hundreds of industries, and I've helped them make millions upon millions of additional unforeseen profit in their business. I'm also the author of 4 books on marketing. Now, today I wanted to talk to you about what I believe and what I've learned is the secret of being successful in business. Now, you know, when you hear, oh, the secret of success in business, a lot of people think, oh yeah, right, how many times have I heard this? And I do understand that, but just bear with me for a couple of minutes, because I'm sure you're going to really understand what I mean. Whether it's a secret or not, I'm not quite so sure, but it's certainly something that most people that I've worked with have not actually followed, and it's cost them lots and lots of money. So it's a 5-step process I want to talk to you about. Step 1 is this: it's knowing what you want. Know what you want. Successful people know what they want. And so for me, this is about setting a goal for your business. Now, we all know goal set, you know, the more people, you know, people who set goals make more money than people who don't. And there's some famous Harvard research that, you know, there's 100 students at Harvard and only 3% had goals. And 20 years later, those 3% had more money than the other 97% together. But that said, set goals. If you don't know what you want, all roads lead there. That is very, very true. So what you've got to do, I believe, to be successful is step 1 is set a goal. Now, for me, that shouldn't be a little goal. That should be a big goal, a big, hairy, you know, strong goal. But not only that, but it needs to be specific. You know, the old SMART module, it needs to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. I'm not quite convinced about the realistic thing. Why not set a really big goal that's maybe not quite realistic, but really pushes you to take action? So what it needs to be is definitely specific. I want to go from $500,000 that I'm turning over now. I want to get to 5 million inside 5 years. That's where I'm going. And so step 2 then is taking action, right? Because if you've got a great big goal, all you've got is a daydream and you're going to do nothing with it. So you've got to take action. Now, what type of action have you got to take? Well, if you've got a little goal that's easy to achieve, guess what action you need to take? Little bit of action. Little bit of action's fine. But if you're, you know, going for it, if you're keen, you know, you want to develop that business, you're going to have to take something I call massive action. Yeah. Now, a little bit of action is going on to LinkedIn once a month and posting on there. A little bit of action is not really doing very much to market your business or your website. A little bit of action is spending 20 quid on Facebook. But again, if you really are committed to growing your business and you're not just saying that you're committed, then you've got to take massive action. Step 3 is you've got to have what's known as sensory acuity. What that means is you've got to know whether the action that you're taking is getting you closer to your goal or moving you further away. Because let's face it, in sales and marketing, the actions we're taking don't always work. In fact, most of the time they don't work. One of my cliche sayings is that it's not that you're doing the wrong marketing, it's that you're doing the right marketing, but you're doing it in the wrong way. You're not marketing yourself in the right way. So you can do LinkedIn, you can do email, you can do SEO, you can do pay-per-click on Google or Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube. You can do all these things really, really well and win a phenomenal amount of leads and sales as a result of it, or you can do it really, really badly and flush a load of cash down the loo. And that can depend on a variety of different things. So the number one, sorry, this is the number 3 thing, but probably the most important thing is to notice whether it's working or not. So in other words, to measure your results. So if you got a goal, you want to go from, let's say, 1 million to 5 million in 5 years. And so, if you track that back, that's growing by 1 million each year. And if you track that back, that's probably about 90,000 increase per month. So at the end of month 1, if you've not made about 90,000 quid, then you're not on track. You know that now, not at month 5. So to make £90,000 a month in additional business, you've got to think about, right, how many more leads do I need? How many meetings do I need? And knowing those key marketing numbers in terms of the measurement of your marketing is absolutely fundamentally key. Now, step 4, what do you do if it's not working? Well, you pack in and go and do something else, right? No, you don't. You change your approach. And if that doesn't work, what do? You change your approach. And if that doesn't work, what do you think you do? You change your approach. How often would you keep doing that until you find what works? What you don't want to do is behave like a butterfly, going from one form of marketing to the other. And people say to me all the time, well, I've tried Facebook, but it's not really for business. And, we invested, £100 in paid advertising on there, and it didn't really work, so I'm not done that anymore. So we're now doing LinkedIn. And they say, well, but I've been doing that a couple of months, I'm not really getting anywhere. So we're going to do some email marketing now, Steve. We're going to go exhibiting. And all these things work, but they don't work all the time. So we change our approach. We do things differently. We test our headlines. We add video to a web page. We target these people instead of those people. We do something different to improve the effectiveness of each and every element of our sales and marketing. So if you looked at your homepage on your website, what could you do different to improve the conversion rate on that? Well, you could change the headline, you could change the words, you could add a video, you could change a video, you could add pictures, you could change pictures, you could add a call to action, you could offer something free, you could get somebody to sign up to something, etc., etc. So that's step 4. Now, step 5 is probably the gold dust amongst this. Step 5 is this: model success. Model success. Find somebody who's got what you want, do the same things, you get the same results or similar results. Now, I was always taught at school that don't copy other people because that's cheating. What a load of rubbish that was. It's not cheating, it's the best way of learning. Now, I'm not suggesting you go and nick somebody's words from their website or something like that. That's illegal, but you can model success. So let me give you an example. You want to set up an e-commerce site. I wonder whether there's anything you can learn from Amazon. You can't copy Amazon's website. That's definitely illegal. But perhaps you can learn something. That site looks like that for a reason. You want a nicely, beautiful designed website, maybe go and have a look at Apple. Is there anything you can learn from Apple? What about the leading person or the leading company in your industry? Is there anything you could learn or adapt from them? I've no doubt there is. And modeling is a great way of doing that. So go and model, go and find the best, do the same things without copying. I'm talking modeling, not copying. Want to be really clear there. And let's see if that can help you save time, money, and effort in terms of doing what you do. Go and model somebody who's hugely successful on LinkedIn. Do the same things, and you get the same or similar results. So that's it. So that's all I want to say. 5-step process. Know what you want. Take action, massive action. Measure whether it's working or not. If it's not working, change your approach. If that doesn't work, change your approach again, and so on. And to shortcut that whole process, model success. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening. If you want to know more from me, if you want to work with me, if you want me advising you, mentoring you, helping you grow your business, I'd love to do that. I've got about 5 vacancies right now. So go to my website, which is www.stevemills, that's mills.co.co. Okay, and go and book a meeting with me. No obligation. Be great to talk to you. Thanks very much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you again and hopefully meeting you soon. Thanks very much.